What if Deku was a reality bender? Part 1. So, before we start, I want to say this. At time of recording, I think I already said this. I don't know if I did. Oh, if I didn't, I'm sorry, Freddie. Thank you for thank you for helping me reach 100 subscribers. Of course, that's 108, but still, thank you. And also, I know a lot of what if YouTubers have done reality bender, and some big YouTubers. And so, I'm not trying to copy nobody. I haven't even seen any reality Deku what ifs. What is Deku? I haven't seen no one. I haven't seen any video of it. So if my stuff is similar to another YouTuber, I'm sorry. What they say, great mind think alike. Even though I don't have a great mind, I'm pretty stupid. But yeah, let's get into this. So we're gonna start this off in middle school. Okay, so let's start the anime. Deku's sitting down writing his notebook. And then the teacher walks in and says, "Okay, everyone, you filled out your career forms." And he just throw people in there and be like, "I know all y'all want to be heroes." So then he says, "We have 2 students trying to go to UA." And yeah. So when I cannot speak. The teacher says the students are Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya. And Bakugo hits Izuku, and he tries to start screaming, hollering, going off. Deku just snaps his fingers. Bakugo's mouth just disappears. And he's trying to talk. It's sounding muffled, like noise, like like he can't talk. He got rid of his mouth. Hold up, wait, I gotta go real quick. I'll get back to the story. So, as I was saying, Bakugo tries to start screaming at Deku, being like, "How could that useless idiot?" And Deku just snaps his fingers. Bakugo's mouth just go closed. So Bakugo's mad because he can't talk, and Deku just puts his finger, Deku just does the little shh sign, puts his finger to his lips, tells Bakugo to shut the hell up. So teacher's talking, and then when class end, right? Deku snaps his fingers so Bakugo can speak again. And Deku asks Bakugo, how was your time not speaking? Bakugo says, basically Bakugo just going off at Deku, basically saying how he's gonna kill him and stuff. Hold up. As I was trying to say, Bakugo basically is telling Deku, basically threatening Deku, saying how he's gonna kill him and stuff. Deku just looks at Bakugo, and Deku looks confused, and he starts laughing. And Bakugo tries to blow up Deku, and Deku basically tells him, nope, and tells him, look at your hands. And Bakugo can see that. Your sweat orifices, the holes in your hand, no microscopic holes. Yeah, those are sealed up. And Bakugo's like, what the heck did you do? And Deku tells him that you secrete nitroglycerin, that's how you make your explosion, right? Your hands activate sparks. So what happened if the nitroglycerin was trapped inside of your hand and you did a spark? Do you want to find out, or do you just want to shut up and go home? Bakugo thinking Deku's bluffing, so he tries to bluff Deku's desk, right? And Bakugo's hand Bakugo's hand is just gone. It blew up, he blew his hand off. And Bakugo's screaming in pain, what did you do? And then Bakugo tries to blow Deku up with his other hand, and that hand blows up. So he cannot get a win here. Hold up, please hold again. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. I'm currently outside, and my brother's doing stupid stuff. I gotta watch him as I'm doing this. So there's gonna be a lot of pauses in this video. I can already tell. So, as I was saying, Bakugo's other hand blows up, and he's screaming more pain because, he realized he's effectively quirkless right now because he needs his hands. That's when one of the henchmen go say, "I'm gonna go get the teacher." And Deku just snaps his fingers. Baku's hands are back. Like the blood and all the debris from Baku's hands is off the walls. Basically, you can tell nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. So the henchmen come back with teacher, and all that teacher see is just Bakugo attacking Deku. Like, Deku's this much of a con man, right? He brought back his hands. New teacher gonna come, and he just let Bakugo attack him. So then basically, he won't get into a Bakugo will. And even if they try to say, "Oh, Deku did this, Deku did that," right? It's not gonna hold up. Hold up, wait. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, Bakugo, like the teacher sees Bakugo beating on Deku, right? And they see Deku trying to defend himself, like trying to block the punches and stuff. So then the teacher gets Bakugo in trouble. Deku gets up to the nurse. He gets patched up, and then he's leaving. So basically, what he just did was he basically engineered a scene where the teachers would see Bakugo being a bad student, not Deku. So he just got Bakugo in trouble. Now, since it's the end of the year, Bakugo doesn't get really serious trouble, but he does have to take summer school, like summer classes. Like, he didn't fail, but he had to have some type of punishment, so he has to take extra classes during the summer, or he's not gonna be able to advance to high school. He got to stay back in middle school for that last grade. So Bakugo's mad because Deku effectively tricked them. Deku got him in trouble. So he's mad. He tries telling them how Deku basically assaulted him. He blew up his hands. And they like, "What do you mean Deku blew up your hands?" And let's just say, no one even knows that Deku has powers. That's how con man this is. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, Bakugo just got in trouble. Okay, now we're gonna continue. So, Deku. Hello. Okay, I have returned. So, sorry, this should be the last of the pausing. So, as I was saying, Deku is currently walking in a tunnel, right? And he's just thinking, and that's when he sees this big green glob of goo shoot out of the sewer. Deku looks at it confused, and then the Sludge villain says, "I'm sorry, kid. I'm on the run. I need your body." Right? Basically saying he has to take Deku's body to hide. Deku looks at him, and Sludge villain tries to attack Deku. Deku just snaps his fingers, and you see this little. Oh, come on. Remind me later. I'm busy. As I was saying, before I was really interrupted by a software update, he snaps his fingers, and then you see a little beetle, right? Deku just turned the Sludge villain into a beetle. Deku looks at him, like the beetle's trying to run away. Deku just stomps on it, and then grinds his foot on it. It just continues walking. That's when All Might appears. Say, "I am here," and he looks and sees Sludge villain here. So he's like, "Hey, young boy, did you see a Sludge villain by any chance?" And Deku's like, "No, why?" He just lying. And All Might said it was a villain that had a sludge a sludge quirk. Sorry, I couldn't speak. So, oh come on, bro, fix. God. So, Deku tells him, yeah, he had slain no sludge villain, but he says that he believes All Might will be able to catch him. So All Might hops off, thanking the young boy for his assistance. And they go search for Sludge. Before, like, he doesn't even notice there's a squashed beetle that's literally the Sludge villain. Dead. Oh, that's hilarious. So, that can just continue walking and gets home. And he starts studying and training for the entrance exam. And yeah, 10 months later, it's time for entrance exam. So, let me think. I just gotta think. Okay. I got it. So, Deku gets to UA for the entrance exam. He's walking in. And he notices Ochako. And they start talking and stuff. And then they gotta go inside. And then, yes, basically the written exam happens. Deku gets all the questions right. Like in the first 5 minutes. So he has it at the present mic. President Mike is confused because he didn't think no one would finish that fast. And President Mike says, President Mike basically asks, like, are you sure you got it all correct? And he goes like, yeah, you can check it. He takes the answer key, see, they're all of them correct. And he just let Deku go by, like, so, yeah. In the first 5 minutes, he already finished one of the hardest tests. Like that. Dang. So, he waited in that room, and then like an hour and 30 minutes later, everyone started coming in. And then President Mike started talking about the robots and the exam. He's going over everything. Deku not really paying attention. He only hears the words, destroy ones with 3 points, you get 3 points. Destroy the ones with 2 on it, you get 2. Destroy with the 1 on it, you get 1. You see the big giant robot with a massive 0 on it, it gives you 0 points. Do not go after it. That's all Deku had to hear. So President Mike tells him get out of there and go do the practical. And yeah, everyone gets out of there and they're getting ready. Deku notices that Ochako is nervous, so he goes to walk over there. And that's when Ida tries to stop him because he thinks, he's going to go mess with that girl. And Deku looks at Ida and he asks him, what are you doing? And Ida says, right, I'm not going to let you bother that young lady over there. She's clearly trying to focus, and I will not let you disrupt her. And Deku looks at her and says, and he asks him, is looking distressed and not confident and like nervous looks like what? Like he's confused. I'm like, cause like clearly to anyone's eye you can see that she's nervous. But Ida said, oh no, she's trying to concentrate. I'm like, Deku just takes Ida's hand off his shoulder and just says, I'm gonna go over there and try to cheer her up. Don't touch me again. Then Ida's like, hey, wait. And then Ida bumps into like this invisible wall. Like he tried to walk and just went smack. And he falls on his butt. And then Deku just tells him to like wait there till the exam starts. Ida tried to get up, he hit his head till he just stuck sitting down. Deku just made an invisible wall pop out of nowhere. Imagine that. I'm making an invisible wall pop out of nowhere. That'd be hilarious. So, Deku's talking to Choco, he's cheering her up, and then she's actually confident. And then the thing starts, Deku snaps his fingers, he let Ida out. And he just running through. And let's just say, like, he looks at a robot, it just gets destroyed. So he just destroying robots left and right. Everyone's like, how the heck did even the proctors are confused for a second, but then they can tell that Deku is actually destroying the robot. Because they tell, as soon as he looks at it, it gets destroyed. But no one else is in that vicinity. So, like, they're just giving him points after points after points. Because they think, maybe he has telekinesis or something. Like, Yeah, but like to like everyone else's view, he's literally just making them explode. So people think, oh, he must be destroying their power core from inside. But in reality, he is literally just making them explode outwards. And like the shrapnel from the robots blowing up is destroying all the other robots. So they could just get points on points on points. And that's when the 0 pointer pop up. Arrow starts running, Deku looks at it and is like, that might actually be a challenge. So he's gonna go blow it up, and then that's when he hears Ochako scream for help. Deku just teleports over there, and he say, "Hi, how you doing today?" And basically he makes the rock on top of her disappear, picks her up, and just teleports her to the to a safe area, and that's when he just blows up the robot. He snaps his fingers, the robot blows up. Like that's all he needs to do. Just snap his fingers, and the robot's gone. So, yeah, he's done with the practical. He gets in. He actually gets first place. And yeah, so it's the next day. I'm pretty sure it was the next day or next week. I don't know. Let's say next day. Wait, no, I don't know. Whenever they went to school, right? It's whenever they went to school for the first time. He's walking in. He notices I was asleep, so he figured, hey, I'm just gonna let him sleep. So he notices Brock and Ida arguing, and that's just like he sits down. He can't. He's trying to write in his notebook, and he can't focus because they're arguing. He looks at him, and then their mouths just disappear. And Baka knows instantly who it was. He looks at Deku, and it's like, And Deku's like, what was that? I can't hear you. I think, what? You're like, what? Cat got your tongue? And Deku just trying to focus on, like, he's just writing in the notebook. So, yeah. Ida's confused because he thought, oh, Deku just had telekinesis or something. Because, like, the way Aaron saw it, he had telekinesis. So, like, basically they thought, oh, that invisible box component was like him stopping Ida from moving. But, yeah, he don't even know what the hell's going on. He's confused. That's when that's when Ochako walks in and thanks Deku for saving her. They start talking a little bit. And that's when Deku hears, everyone shut the hell up. You came here to be heroes, not to make friends. And Deku looks at Aizawa, and he's like, oh, teacher's up. Aizawa gets swim back. Deku snaps his fingers and basically teleports Bako and Ida to, like, their seats and make them sit down. Bako tries to get up to Deku. Deku just basically makes it so that he cannot move at all. Like, he can't move his fingers, he can't do nothing. Like, he's paralyzed. Only thing he can do is fucking breathe. Basically, what he did was, he basically got rid of the section of Bakugo's brain that has movement, the locomotor. Basically, he can't move no more. He's just paralyzed. He can still breathe and see things. He's like, basically, he made Bakugo's, like, sleep paralysis, where it's like, hey, your mind wakes up, but your body is still asleep. He basically made Bakugo's body go to sleep. So he can't not move. And if you don't know, sleep paralysis is kind of scary, because you can still breathe and stuff. You just can't move. So, yeah. Bakugo is trying to start screaming. Deku just takes away his mouth again. He just taking people's mouths like it's nothing. So Aizawa starts saying, everyone go outside, we're gonna do a choreographed history test. Deku just teleports and he's already outside. So you see him outside in a little gym uniform, and they're like, what the heck? And Ochako tries to ask Aizawa, what about orientation? And Aizawa just says, orientation is if it says orientation useless, you don't need it. So, oh no, my thing's fading, my screen's fading. I gotta make sure that don't cut off so I don't have to edit anything. You can't tell I'm pretty lazy because I just do voiceovers. Hold up. I have returned back to the story, so Eren goes aside, and some of the class tries to ask Deku how he got here, and basically how he got it. And Deku just said, I teleported." And he's like, "What? You could teleport?" And he's like, Deku's like, "I can do a lot of things." And Kirishima tried asking like, "What?" And Deku's like, "You'll see." And that's when they notice Bakugo still don't have a mouth. He just points at Bakugo. Bakugo's mouth reappears. It's hilarious. Hold up. I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm just gonna edit it. Okay, I'm back. This is like an hour later. I'm gonna have to edit in the clip. I had to do something. We got back. So as I was trying to say before, so rudely interrupted. Deku, basically, like people they noticed that Bakugo got his mouth back when Deku pointed out. So they like, what? Like they think, he can just rearrange matter, like organic and non-organic matter, and teleport. But then they're like, if he can just rearrange matter and organic matter, how is he able to teleport? So they're confused on what his ability is. And that's when, as I always say, everyone shut up and let's get started. So they start the test. Deku's passing for every single one. Like every single test. He's getting number 1. Like on the speed test, he doesn't have to run. Like let's say he humors, like he basically just like he's not trying to do easy, trying to make it a challenge long. So he actually runs and he makes it in like 0.1 seconds. Like and I think Ida was like 3.1 seconds. So it's like sheesh. And that's when we get to the ball throw. So the ball throw is gonna be nice. So it's our turn to pass the ball, like throw the ball since he got first. So Deku looks at the ball, throws it, and basically he makes a portal. So that basically so he makes a portal so that it caught the ball, right? And it sent the ball flying out to the ground. And then he got another portal where the ball's gonna land. So basically he make an infinite loop of the ball, like going in the portal. So it's creating more and more momentum to the point you can't even see it. So Deku times it right, and he makes the portal launch like away from the ground, and literally like the ball's in space. Like the thing just says infinity. Because he could have done that for so long. He could have just done it for so long. Because like the scanner was going haywire. Like the numbers were going up so fast and were dropping. They were going up, they were dropping. So then when he just launched it, it got like infinity. Because like he can literally throw it for so long. It's crazy. But yeah, let's go. So everyone's like infinity. Like people confused. They're like, how strong is he? Cause the only thing they saw was just him throw the ball. It went to a portal and just started looping, and it caught speed. It like got more speed as it was going through the loops. So it's like, so they're like, God dang, this man's strong. Okay, but as I was saying, so okay, I think it's time for everyone to go. So basically, no one's expelled. Because Aizawa just thinking, let's not expel anybody. So, everyone goes to the next class, All Might's class, and basically, All Might come in like Cannon, be like, I am here, and he says they're gonna do a little activity. Everyone get the hero costume on. Deku hero costume, like, just have your imagination what his hero costume is. I don't care. I know. Let's just say it's just, I don't know. You think of a hero costume, it'll probably be that hero costume. Like goddamn. To be honest, he probably gonna look like fucking. I honestly don't care. Yeah, just whatever you think of a hero costume, it's gonna be hero costume for you. Okay, there you go. So as I was saying, Deku, he steps out, and All Might says we're gonna do a hero versus villain test, and he basically explains it. And he says, okay, so Team A versus hero versus villain. The heroes are Ochako and Deku. The villains are Bakugo and Ida. And the villains get a 5-minute head start to hide the bomb, set up a plan, and stuff. So yeah, they do that. Oh, come on. They do that. Now, when it's time, when All Might said, okay, you can go, they go, and Deku just, let's just say Deku has an ability, okay, we gotta whoop her. He can basically, he just starts making portals, and like, he's making portals outside the windows, everything, and he's just looking through it like, nope, nope, no, no, and he notices, hey, it's on top floor, Zeus says top floor. So Deku had the plan. So basically, he throws a rock through the portal, right? And it taps on the window, breaks the window. Deku, he and Bakugo look over. Bakugo sees Deku, and he instantly goes for the portal. So Bakugo jumps at the portal with the explosion, basically how you gonna kill him, stuff. Then Deku just gets rid of the portal. So instead of going down to the ground level normally, he just plummets to the ground. Now All Might's like, I'm not thinking, oh, he's about to die. He about to step in, and then Deku just creates a portal under Bakugo. So then, let's just say, he sends Bakugo to, like, the height limit. Like, literally, like, he sends Bakugo to, like, the upper atmosphere. The atmosphere where it's like, hey, you can still be high, but you can still breathe. So it's like, he basically sends him to that limit. That's like, and he's just falling. And Deku just says, okay, eat his turn. So basically, he goes up there. He teleports up there. And Deku says, either you can surrender, or you fall from 1,000,000 feet in the sky. Your choice. Ida surrenders, because, like, even Ida know Deku's just too much. So, he touched him on Hero Team win. Bakugo's still falling, so Deku just lets him fall, and then like, are you gonna catch him? He's like, yeah, hold up. He keeps falling. And like, I think you really need to catch him. And Deku's like, just wait. And like, Bakugo is about a foot away from the ground. That's when like he starts floating. That's when Bakugo starts floating, and Deku just flops him on the ground. And then that's when Bakugo tries to blow up Deku in the face, and Deku's like, okay, here we go. He creates another portal, he sends us through the same thing. And just, they wait for like, I saw like 5 hours for Bakugo just to stop. So that when Deku, like, when Bakugo stops, he's like, he's nauseated, he's in shock. Like, basically, I don't know what's it called. I think like he has hypothermia, like there's literal frost coming off of him. Because he was so high in the air. Like, and it's cold up there. So, yeah. But yeah, so basically, Hero Team wins. And it's the next day. Next day, USJ. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really show how OP Deku is. So, Deku, basically, gets on the bus. Everyone starts talking. They're talking about how Deku's the strongest one in the class. Bakugo tries to say, no, I'm the strong. And then, like, his mouth just vanished. And Deku looks out, Bakugo's like, shut up. So basically, Bakugo's pissed. Like, he is mad. So that's basically what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna finish this fast. So basically, everyone starts talking and stuff. Bakugo gets his mouth back when they get there. Deku tells Bakugo, I recommend shutting up, because then I'm gonna take your lungs. And you're gonna die. Because he can take his lungs. And Deku's like, better yet, you know what? And like, basically, he's like, better yet. So, he basically gives Bakugo a mouth again. And Bakugo says something, and nothing comes out. And he get confused. And then they realize, Deku took this man's voice box. He took his vocal cords. He took the vocal cords, so he can't talk. He still has a mouth, but he can't talk. And Deku's like, okay, is that better? And Bakugo's fuming, because, like, Deku's that precise with his quirk, or, I think it's a quirk, that he can just take away people's vocal cords without even causing any damage. Like, oh my god. But yeah, they get inside the building. And Deku, he's not really noticed. He's telling 13 how quirk can be dangerous and stuff. He's not really caring, but he's feeling like a presence, right? A dark presence. I'm kidding, but he basically feels some like negative energy coming from the middle. So he tell you like, okay, shut up, and they were like, huh, excuse me, and they was like, look at the middle, tell me what you see, and then like we don't see nothing, and then cause like, okay, now I gotta force it. So he snaps his finger, and that's when they see Kyogiri just right there, and they like, what the heck? And Kyogiri confused because they see Deku just took him out of like, basically Deku just made him appear. So Kyogiri starts like launching, like basically sending out everybody. Nomu come out, Shigaraki come out, everybody, and Deku's like, is that it? He just says like, is that it? And like they think, oh, Deku's cocky, so they do finger guns, try to shoot the gun at Deku. Deku just, it's like Deku just grabs the bullet out of midair, right? It's just standing there, and they're like, what the heck? And like he turns it around and just launches it back at the guy. He shot the guy in the stomach. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Deku's just like, is that it? Like, is that all you got? Because I can just do this. You can just snap the fingers. And they're all in prison. Like, they're all in Tartarus. They're all in the same cell. And that's when the guards, it's like, hey, praise, put your hands up. Like, and they just got arrested. He just teleported them to Tartarus. Like, and it's only Shigaraki, Nomu, and like Kisagiri. So, yeah. And Deku's like, I'm gonna handle this real fast. And Race and like Aizawa try to be like, no, stand back, go get help and stuff. And Deku's like, do we really need help when I just did that? So Shigaraki tells Nomu to kill Deku. Basically, Nomu about to punch Deku, and then like the fist of Nomu centimeters to hold up. Okay, I'm back. So, as I was saying, Deku, basically, well, if Nomu's fist centimeters from his face, he basically just freezes the Nomu, right? So, like, Nomu stood still, can't move. It's still like you see his eyes moving, it's screaming a little bit, and Deku just snaps his fingers, and Nomu turns to like a little cockroach, right? Deku looks at the cockroach, looks at Shigaraki, and just stomps on the cockroach at looking at Shigaraki and grinds his foot on it. Nomu's dead. Shigaraki is like, what the hell? And Deku basically tells Shigaraki, you have 10 seconds to get out of here before you die. And he starts counting down, and they instantly just go because they don't want nothing to do with Deku because they know like Deku just took out like their strongest for at the moment their strongest weapon that was able to kill All Might, and it just got defeated like that. All Might wasn't even there, so they're like, oh my god, they just left. Deku turns around and is like, so. You just ask. So, are we continuing with the lesson, or no? And they're like, and they're confused. So they call Nezu, and ask Nezu what they do to that. Do they call the cops, or they just asking? Do they like cancel the lesson and trip? And Nezu's like, no, keep the trip going. Since Deku handled it. There's no need. Just keep an eye out. He basically, Nez basically says he'll send more heroes to the USJ just in case they come back. But yeah, they let the lesson continue as normally, and Deku just killed the Nomu like that. Like in this one, Deku don't care about killing. He'll kill you. He do not care. But yeah, that's the end of that. Oh yeah, by the way, at the end, he gave Bakugo back his vocal cords, and Bakugo just didn't say a word. He's not, so like, he's done. He got one for all, because, yay. Also, this is gonna be one of the last what if I give Bakugo one for all, because I'm just copying. Like, I'm not copying, but, I'm just repeating things I already done in previous West. So, like, Human Torch Part 2, Deku's gonna get one for all because one of you suggested it. But yeah, that's the end of that. If you want to give me suggestions that vote on what ifs, join my Discord server, please. And if you liked, just like the video. And if you liked enough, you liked a lot of my videos, to subscribe, you already know what to do. Hit that big red button. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.